dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just...
Welcome. What is going on? I'm Tarot Oracle, and this is free live tarot readings. So we are live, and you know, we're free. We like to be free and do readings and stuff. Nomad Trees, what is going on? Oh no, I need to get my phone. Nomad, how you doing? Ocean, Dallas, Rita, Sage Advice shared. CM, how is everybody going? Let me get my phone. Heidi D, entertain yourselves while I get my phone. All right, I got my phone now. So Sage Advice Shared wants a deck update. So I'll do a deck update. Let's see, what is my deck update? All right, well, today, Heidi Boo Boo Pisces. What's going on? Bartman, how you doing? It's good to see everybody. So the boxes came today, and I like them. They're cute. They're, you know, they're box. But and the cards come tomorrow. So we're going to do phase 1 shipping. Will go out tomorrow. So if you're in phase 1, then you get shipped tomorrow. That includes pretty much everybody on the stream. All the pre-orders, if I recognize your name, if I know who you are, and you're a supporter on Patreon, then you get shipped first. Basically all the people that get shipped first kind of thing. The book, I'm adding more and more stuff. So the book is 70% done, and I'm finishing up next week. So I did proofread everything, which was the biggest hurdle. So now I'm continually writing more stuff, and that will be done end of next week. I hope to be done with the book and send it to the printer. So I'm running early on everything, which is good news. Miss Tweets, how are you doing? Asex Shimzy, hey, what is up? Lisa, how are you as well? Love the font as well. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You received your waterfall mask. Which one did you order, Ocean? Which one did you decide upon? All right, who has a question? I guess we'll do questions over there and see what is happening in the world of you. So I also adjusted the camera so it looks a little better. Will it be possible to purchase the book? Yes. You can pre-order the book. Link in the description. Go to my Square store. So there we go. Will I stay in my city tomorrow? I'm good. Happy Friday indeed. So yes, you can purchase the book at any time. There will be hundreds of books. The book is going to be the big feature because there's so much stuff in here. I'm loading it with everything. It is going to be the most comprehensive freaking book you've ever seen. CM, Social Life Reading. Thank you, CM. I appreciate that. Annie Law, welcome. How are you doing? Social Life. Well, I'm glad that your birthday went well. Makes me happy. Let's go to the Tarot Tower and see. CM, I know, loves the Thoth. We got to get the Thoth. I'm just kidding. We'll do the Cat Tarot. And the news came out today. I got a news program with all of the decks. All of the decks are just amazing. There's so many decks coming out, and I'm gotta say I'm pretty hyped. I gotta say I'm fairly hyped about all of the cards that are coming out from all the various people. Have some amazing looking cards indeed. So how is the social life going to go for the rest of the month? Let's check it out. Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is as well. So social life. 8 of Wands says, for the next month, for the rest of the month, which is not much left, you're about halfway there. For the rest of the month, I think that you're sort of not going to have as much social interactions. You're not going to have that 8 of Wands feel. 8 of Wands reversed says you're going to pull back just a little bit. So you may not be fully getting out. You may not be just launching out there, hoping for the best. You may pull back a little bit for that 8 of Wands feel there. So there is that. Now, you also have the 8 of Pentacles. It does seem, as far as the social life goes, you don't have to work as much for it. You don't have to put as much effort. I think some of the people that you have already talked to, some of the people you have interacted with at this point are, they're pretty comfortable with you. They're pretty comfortable with the situation, and they're going to be pretty good as far as that goes, sort of recontacting you, rekindling the relationship, getting things back. And so I think you're going to have that positive outlook. You're going to have a lot of things. 8 of Pentacles says, I don't really have to work on it. I don't really have to just hit the streets trying to find a social life. It's going to magically come. It's going to magically come. Nomad, I got your question in the queue as well. All right. So it's looking pretty good as far as the end of the month. All right. Until the end of the month. The other card is going to be the Devil, but the Devil's reversed. So I think some of the drama you may have experienced, some of the negative aspects, maybe the butt smacker and things like that. Some of the negative aspects don't look like that they're going to be prominent or present within the rest of the month as well. The Devil is kind of relaxed. The Devil is not going to be just up front and slapping you on the butt anytime soon. And, there is that. 8 of Cups is an interesting one. Usually points to sort of disappointment. It is a sort of right sign up, though. I think overall, some of the friends that you've made lately have, some of them aren't just going to work out. And I think one of them is going to be, a person that you really wanted to work out or you thought was going to work out, but it just didn't jive at the end. It just didn't link. It just didn't go together. So the 8 of Cups being right side up says, a little bit of that. Have a challenge on that kind of thing there. All right. Somebody just ordered something. We got an order. Who ordered? We got a printed book for Kayla. Kayla, thank you for ordering the printed book. Again, I'm only 80% done. And this thing, I'm telling you now, this thing is going to be stupid. This thing has so much crap in it. I'm proofreading it, and I'm thinking, this is a lot of crap. I mean, this is a ton of stuff to put in a book. It just never ends. And it's just everything that I've covered in the past 11 years is going into that book. It's going to be pretty cool. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We'll get that out to you as soon as it's ready, which will be another month probably. But Nomad Trees. Years ago, my best friend T, who was fired from work, still goes around talking crap. You got a lot of people talking crap. Nomad. It just is this endless cycle of Nomad getting crap talked. I mean, we could use the Thoth and make you depressed. I mean, there is that. There is that possibility that we could use the thought and just straight up make you depressed. But let's not do that. It's Friday. Let's get you in a good mood. Use a tarot that we haven't used in a while, the Illusory Tarot. That is hot. I'm just saying, you know, the Illusory Tarot, if you want some heat in your tarot, if you want the temperature to rise, the Illusory Tarot is where it's at, because once you get that on the table, everything else just falls into place. All right, let's see about it. I got so many weird effects. I got fire. I got hearts. I got too much stuff going on. Too much stuff going on over there. All right, combination so interesting to me. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. HX. Okay, years ago, best friends fired from work. Okay, so you got somebody talking crap about you again. Philippe, what is going on? And, you know, we got some interesting stuff here. Now, what do people think about her? I think is the roundabout thing here. What do people think of this particular person? Conflict, the Page of Swords. That's a terrible keyword for this card, but whatever. They just kind of put up with her. It's not something that they put a ton of emphasis. I think she has people on her side, and she doesn't have people on her side. So she has a mix. She's got people that are on her side. They're going to back her up no matter what she says. Those are the friends. It's like in a relationship, right? When you get into a relationship, suddenly your spouse's friends become your friends. But when you break up, now those are no longer your friends, and the whole thing's weird. That's life. And I think that's where we're at with the Page of Swords. They sort of put up with it. Not something that they're going to, she's just going to sit around and talk about you all day. Not one of those things. The Hierophant says that a few people do take her pretty seriously. So they're thinking, I'd take her pretty seriously. If she talks crap about you, you must be a terrible person. But those are few and far in between, right? People got other things to worry about. It reminds me okay, here's a story. It's a weird story, but hang with me. So this guy and me were hanging out, and he was like just flirting with a bunch of women. And I was like, do you just do that all the time? Like, you just roll up and you just flirt with everybody? I mean, that seems to be what you're doing nowadays. And he goes, yeah, nobody cares. I'm like, what do you mean nobody cares? I mean, if I go up and talk to people, I'm kind of concerned what they think about me at some point. So he says nobody cares at all about you. They have their own problems. They have their own issues. They got their own thoughts in their head. Nobody cares about you. And so he starts yelling as loud as he can in the middle of this like Starbucks. He's like, look, I have a different opinion. Or he's just like yelling random stuff. And people looked at him for like 1 second and then looked away and went about their business. And I'm thinking, I mean, he's just like yelling random stuff, and nobody is like even bothering to look at him anymore. They just went about their business. So I was kind of, I'm like young, and I was kind of intimidated at first, but then I realized he was completely correct. People got their own problems. People got their own life. They don't care they don't care about you at all. Unless they need to or whatever. So random strangers, I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, that sort of figures out the reading here, basically, right? Again, people got their own life. They're worried about COVID, worried about their job. They're trying to get the Mastering Tarot's Combos book. People have other priorities, and you may not be the biggest one. So if you're concerned about that, go out and try that exercise, right? Just walk into a Starbucks, yell something completely random, and then people look at you to figure out what you're doing, and then they'll go about their business. So that's sort of where the reading went there. Odd story, but it was so true. And it sort of got me out of my, I'm worried about what everybody thinks about me. Because that was quite the reality check for me, at least. But that's just how it goes. All right. how can I add more tang? All right, Dallas and tang. Well, let's figure that out. Yeah, you know, some people are just like that. All right, let's use the, tomorrow I get the real decks, but today we're going to use my homemade one here. Whoa. Whoa, Rachel's back. Rachel, literally long time no see. What are you doing, Rachel? How is it going? How are you doing? All right, Rachel, just talking about my deck. It's out. I get it tomorrow. Going to start shipping this thing out to people. It's going to be pretty exciting. All right, now, I'm not really sure how to add more tang, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it and see what it says. I guess we'll just go with like a general or something, a general maybe. Figure out something about some tang. I don't know if that's that orange drink or something or what's going on, but there we go. The world says, as far as tang goes, I mean, I guess tang, right? The world says, as far as tang goes, upside down, it's just a bit not where you need it right now. And you really want to sort of push that edge or push that into the next level, right? You want to get where you, beautiful Jada, how is it going? Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, the world says you're not there right now. So you need a little bit more tang. That's okay. We all could use a little more tang. Do they still sell that, by the way? I'm old enough to remember tang from the 70s, where they related that to the spacewalk or something like that. Anyway, the Four of Cups says part of the reason we don't have the tang that we need is sometimes we're offered things that we don't want. And when we get these things that we don't want in our face, it sort of reminds us that, well, we do need more beef in our Wendy's sandwich, but we're getting offered a lot of lettuce greens and onions and pickles. We need more beef at this point. And being offered this other stuff really isn't sort of jiving where we need to be and all of that stuff. So the King of Cups, part of that is because of this emotional detachment almost for some things. You're not really getting things that make you feel emotionally well or make you excited, make you really sort of get in the mood to do some creative things, to do some exciting things and get all of that sort of mixed in. The King of Cups says we're not really getting that, and that's part of the dissatisfaction we feel from the Four of Cups. The Queen of Swords, though, says don't take it too negatively. Don't take it so much that this is something super negative. This is something that's going to be combative. The Queen of Swords is the Cruella de Vil. You want to sort of watch that so you don't get into that mode. You don't get into that feel. You want to definitely stay away from that and be in a little better position as far as that goes as well. So the Hanged Man at the end of the day says, you know, don't take things too seriously, but you do need to sort of get into a mental state to where you can grow and develop. You can't really get stuck. You can't really get on and feel like you're just climbing the hill constantly. You want to get to where you feel like you're going down the hill. You feel like you're in easy mode. You feel like that you're making some progress towards the goals that you're trying to achieve. So there you go. You go for the tang. For the tang. All right, beautiful Jana, should you move to my fine state of Texas? I don't know. I think you should. We'll just go Jada. Texas or bust. We'll go in that. Ambassador of Cats. Ooh. See, Ambassador of Cats. By the way, we have Cat Tarot. We have Cat Tarot, Ambassador of Cats. Look at this. The drool should be rolling out of your mouth right now. Look at that. Look at that Grimalkin Tarot. I got to say, I wasn't thrilled about it when I first saw it, but now that I'm using it all the time, it's amazing. It is literally amazing. All right, Texas or bust. We got to get into Texas. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do this properly? Because we needs it. We need it. Blah. How did that interview go, Blah? let me know. Let me know about the physical training, about the interview. I mean, we need to catch up. Blah, you've been no feedback. We need to catch up. Blah, we need to catch up. I mean, I'm just saying now. That's where it's going to be. Okay. Got any dogs? I used to, but I sold that deck. But I'll get some more. I'll get some more dogs. Have no fear. The dogs will be here. Retro prices. Liz, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Tang and Space Sticks. Wow. Yeah, that was a while back. It shows how old I am. All right. So, Blah, let me know about, did you get that interview? You didn't make it. That's no good at all. All right. New work reading. Okay. The page of coins reverse here. Boo Boo. Whoa. Thank you for that huge, generous donation. I appreciate you, Boo Boo. Boo Boo, I'm shipping yours tomorrow as well, along with your picture princess and some other goodies. I'm packing it up for you. I got it packed up for you right now. Just need a ton of the cards thrown in there. So, all right. Page of coins reversed. That is harsh. Empress, Tower, and the Knight of Coins. I don't see any movement cards here. I do not see movement cards here. I do see Empress. It's almost like that you need to find what makes you comfortable. You haven't found a comfortable place in Texas. Maybe you haven't located exactly where you need to be. Maybe you can't go where you need to go, but you definitely need to sort of research Texas, talk to all of us Texans in chat, figure out where to go. But yeah, it seems like that you should be moving to Texas, but pick the right place. The Tower says there's a lot of spots in Texas that you don't want to be. And everybody that lives around Texas knows exactly where those are. So, talk to us. Make it that communication and get that done. Tower says you definitely need to avoid some spots and get the communication going for what is going on with that. Knight of Coins says as well, Encore Tarot, in case anybody wonders. Knight of Coins as well says that it's going to be kind of important for you to get the money right. Make sure that you get the apartment or house that you need, the money worked out. Make sure that you have the money saved up. Make sure that you have the unexpected expenses figured out. You need to figure out all of these items because Texas is a big place. Get the place that you need, and that is going to be your key. All right, Blah wants a new work reading. Santiago, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome, hang out. I think we have 1,000 videos. Santiago, we have 1,000 videos, man. That's a lot. That is quite a few. So please wander around and get comfortable and, make yourself comfortable. Because that's all you need in life is just make yourself comfortable and hang out with us. We appreciate you being here. In the meantime, I'm going to add a media source and see if this works. So this may go poorly. This may go poorly, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. Where'd it go? Overlay sub. There we go. Hey, that actually worked. It's kind of weird looking. But there you go. I mean, that actually worked pretty good. Well, now it doesn't work. There it is. Like and subscribe. Use hardware decoding and make it inactive. And there you go. So please like and subscribe. I appreciate you. All right. Let's turn that off for now. Okay. Anyway, Blah, new work reading. Let's check it out. I'm telling you, this weekend is going to be Effects Central. We got so many cool things. So many cool things going on over here. All right. Off duty. What is going on? See the Tower. What was the name of the card you used yesterday? Alice in Wonderland. That is correct. It is called the Wonderland Tarot. Nomad Trees, thank you for your other donation. That TO hand emoticon. That's all you need in life is a TO is a TO emoji. A TO emoji. And you got it all set. All right. I got so many ideas for this channel. You have no idea how many effects are coming that are going to be so cool. Okay. Let's see. The Hermit says that it could be a little bit challenging to get the next interview cycle. So I'm not really sure why you didn't make that interview. You had so much good stuff going in. I'm just saying. All right. Mina's Bookshelf emailed me. Okay. Blah wants to know new work reading. All right. So that's what we're doing right now. You send me a payment request to my address on file. Okay. So, yeah, the Hermit says that it's almost like something else is wrong. Something is a problem. Something is difficult. You're having difficulty with this when you really shouldn't be having difficulty getting it done. The Three of Pentacles says you have another job offer or a new job coming. This could be something where you have had some challenges. You didn't quite make it because of the level of competition. And I say that because of the Hanged Man. It's like that the level of competition may be pretty fierce. You may have a lot of different people after the same job that you are, and we're sort of going through the motions here. But you do have other opportunities. I wouldn't give up. It seems that you do. The kings are ordered both the deck and the book. Okay. You do have some challenges as far as that goes, but you do have other opportunities coming around. The King of Cups, it's almost like that. It's almost like that the King of Cups is a very it's a very passive card. It's a very emotionally interesting card as well, but it's very passive. It's just like it doesn't care anymore. So it's like you're headed towards a level where you know you're going to get it or you're not going to get it, but you're just going to go in, give it your best, and just lose this expectation thing that's sort of coming along. And that's going to be important for you, because as you lose that, you get freer, you get more relaxed, you don't have as thick of an expectation. And the King of Cups says that that's where you're sort of headed. Hang Monster says you are getting some interesting things coming up, but part of that is going to be just the stiff competition that you're facing. A lot of these interviews, you're doing quite well. But you just get some stiff competition coming in. Hermit says, again, it may be enough competition to where you're delayed getting the job, you're delayed getting the satisfaction, delayed getting in. But the Three of Pentacles says you got other opportunities coming, man. Don't worry too much about it. You got other opportunities coming. This is going to be golden for you. Just give it some time, keep going, and don't get dissuaded, right? That's part of that King of Cups. Don't get dissuaded. Don't get knocked off course. Just keep steady, keep on course, and that's going to be where you're at as far as that. All right, Paula. Yes, Why Hanged Man is good video game. Some of my friends got it. I haven't. Will I get placements? Okay, Nomad wants to know, will I get placements? Let's see. NT. Will I get some placements, or will I not get some placemats? I don't know. Let's see about that. Somebody asked about the deck. Let's see what deck questions we had. Who had that question? That was Worry About Seeing the Tower, The Gentleman, last movie I saw. Annie, I did send out the Kickstarter survey. I'm surprised you haven't gotten it. So the book is going to be a while, but the deck is ready to go. So I'm not sure how to handle that, but let me look. Annie, if you have not gotten the survey, message me on Kickstarter and we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll get it for you. We'll get it up and running, and we will make sure that you are 100% satisfied. Placements, placemats, it's all the same. It's all the same, you know? That's just the way it goes. It is literally all the same. All right. Is Wolf here? I packed up Wolf's stuff. I did not get the survey. Annie messaged me on Kickstarter, and maybe I didn't. Did you buy multiple decks? I don't know. I send out the survey to everybody, so message me. I will make sure that yours gets out quickly. Okay. Let's see about that. Will I get the placemats or will I not get the placemats? Placemats coming in looks a bit challenged. I mean, I got to say the placements. 8 of Cups says it's almost like you leave disappointed. You're not getting where you need. You're not getting the stuff that you need. You're not getting the satisfaction out of this. It's almost like that expectations and reality didn't quite meet up. So you're not getting that full force, that full placemat experience. The Hermit as well says it's almost like there's other people involved with this. So there's other people involved. The Hermit, you're not alone. So some people didn't get it. Some people did get it. Some people are disappointed. Some people are not. But the Hermit says you're not alone in the situation. So you have some, recourse. Beautiful, John. Thank you for your donation. 6 of Pentacles. Again, when you're looking for getting the placemats, 6 of Pentacles is a giving and sharing card. I talk about that in my book. It's a giving card, and it being reversed it says you're not getting that gift. You're not getting it. With the disappointment, with not getting it, with the Knight of Swords, there is some bad planning or there was some bad organizational skills that somebody had that caused this problem. So you didn't get a Virgo. I'm telling you, a Virgo would have gotten you fixed up. A Virgo would have gotten you fixed up, but you didn't get one. You may have gotten like an Aries or something that got bored 5 minutes in and you're delayed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. You'll get the placemats. You'll get the placemats. You'll be able to put your plate and your cup on it and will be satisfied at the end, but they weren't a Virgo. We have a romance budding, or do we have just friends? I don't know. Let's see. We'll try the Waterfall Tarot again because we can't get enough of that Waterfall Tarot. Will I get it though? You'll get it. It's delayed. So there is that. Not ever again. I'm just saying the Aries going to get bored quick. Going to get bored quick. You're going to be like, how can you possibly get that bored that quickly? I don't understand. All right. Can't wait to get these, man. I'm tired of waiting. I got to say, I'm tired of waiting. Romance or friends? I put of. It should be or. There is that typo. There is that TO typo. We're going to get friends, or what exactly is going to happen here with this romance? Page of Wands ain't bad. Page of Wands is not a bad card here. I have to admit, the Page of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Magician. I'm going to go with friends. I'm going to go with friends. We're sort of getting into the friend zone here. Mainly due to this guy, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very serious person. Looks out amongst the fields of wheat. Looks out amongst all of this beautiful landscape and says, I'm proud of what I see. I've worked hard. I've gotten the results, and I'm proud of where I'm at currently on that. Page of Wands says, I'm going to take action on something, whether it be romance, whether it be friends. I'm going to take some action here. Page of Wands says that there is something brewing. There is something queuing up to get going, and you feel that sort of intuitively as it comes about. The Four of Pentacles, though, says, ooh, I'm very peculiar. I'm almost weird in many spaces. This other person is almost weird. MR is almost a little bit unusual in this regard. They like how the relationship is with the friends thing. Four of Pentacles got that greed. Karen, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. You got that greed where I'm holding on to my romance. I don't want to give that up. I'm picky. I know what I want, and it may not fit in this particular case. So it may not be a good fit. The Four of Pentacles says I'm hanging on to what I got. Basically, that's where I'm at. I'm hanging on to what I got. Magician says as well as they lack a level of control over what's going on. And because of that, they are very much staying where they want to be, which is into the friend zone. Jay, welcome. What is going on? How are you doing? Hey, I think it's friends. It looks like friends and veiny hands. Veiny hands and friend zones, I think, is where you're at. Beautiful Jada wanted some love or something? Beautiful. What question did you have? Any new love? Don't send an asshole. All right, we will not send you an asshole. We'll get you some love. Get you some love. Get on the love train and get all that stuff done. Because that's all you really need in life is a little bit of love. And the hearts are now broken. The hearts, okay, the hearts are working again. That's all we need. We need some love. Let's get you something unusual. You know, we haven't not used this in forever. That is the Rosetta Tarot, by the way. This is a Thoth clone. It is 103 degrees in Texas, by the way. 93 in California. Sounds like a spring vacation. Sounds like a spring vacation up in here. I'm just saying. All right, let's check this out. What is coming up for love? Defeat, 8 of Discs, 5 of Discs. Pretty bad cards, but it is the Thoth, so let's roll with it. 5 of Discs says that, you know, it's not a matter of where you're at. It's a matter of who you're choosing, basically. I think the platforms that you're on could use some tweaking. You could use some optimization with this. So getting on different platforms, trying something new, trying something unusual, finding love in maybe different places, right? We still have COVID to worry about, and that's sort of where we're at in a lot of these, is people are avoiding dating. People are nervous about dating. People don't know what to expect. The COVID thing is this big, bad thing that nobody can see. So you don't know if you're going to get it. You also don't know how you're going to react to it, blah, blah, blah. So there is that worry, but I think that's sort of easing up. But as far as searching goes, you would greatly benefit from varying the searching to be a little bit different or a little bit more optimized as far as where you're going. Now, the 8 of Discs says as well, a lot of the people that you are running into just want something casual. They don't want anything serious. They don't want to settle down. They don't want anything that's going to be big and heavy. Ocean, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So they don't want anything big and heavy, and that's sort of what you're running into. As far as love goes, the 5 of Swords defeat says there's going to be a bit of a delay with this. Maybe it's COVID. Maybe people aren't on the sites. But once you sort of optimize where you're looking, expand that a little bit, I think you have much better luck. But for now, you do have defeat. You do have a lot of issues sort of getting in and finding the correct person indeed. 108 is brutal. Yeah, my air conditioning has literally not stopped. It is gone all night and it's gone all day. You just got booted. Well, you're back. So I'm glad that you're back and you're not in the booted state. You're not in the DOS booted state. Okay, let's see. Diane, we got Karen. Karen, thank you for your donation. I don't see any questions. We will move on. Okay, good time for me to get a new computer or not? New computer or not? Let's see about that. New computer. My hand-me-down heats up and shuts down. That's no good. Man, computers are a pain in the butt. I gotta say they are. They are quite a pain in the booty. Let's go with the Gilded Tarot Royale. That's gonna be. Does my ex-soulmate want to reconnect? Maybe. Keep your Texas heat away. I mean, Chicago is not exactly the springtime state either. All right. Is it time to invest in a digital upgrade? Because everybody needs a new computer. Well, not everybody. Most people need a new computer. Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. By the way, entertainment purposes only. I don't think right now that this is the opportune time to get it. I do think you need a new one. Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I do think you need it. You do need it. So you're going to get to a point where optimizing it, tweaking it, rebooting it, all this stuff just gets to a point where it doesn't work anymore, where it's so slow, it's so repetitive, that it's just difficult to get. And that's where you're sort of getting to, right? The Four of Swords says there's a level of frustration here with it. So do any maintenance that you can do on it. Defragment the drive, and if it's a desktop, figure out what is the problem, right? If the problem keeps heating up and shutting down, maybe you just need a fan. A fan is only a couple of bucks. The airflow could be bad, right? You could just move some stuff in the desktop and maybe that'll fix it. If it's a laptop, you're kind of screwed. But if it's a desktop, you got all sorts of negotiating room with it. So maybe you need a better fan. Maybe you can get more airflow. Maybe you can optimize your airflow so it gets the heat out better. Could it be the fan? Laptop, you're kind of screwed. So sorry. But Monica, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So see what you can do as far as blowing dust out of it. That's going to help. If it's an old laptop, it'll get dust caked in there. So if you can blow the dust out of it, if you know a friend that's got the screwdriver that'll take the back off and then you can blow the dust off, or something like that, or just try to go that route, right? As well as there are a bunch of other things you can do with a laptop. Defrag the drive so you're not getting a bunch of hard drive activity in it. A lot of different things you can do with a laptop. Seven of Wands says right now is just a poor time for that. It's, blow it out. It could be dusty. There you go. Seven of Wands, it's a bad time right now for a new computer. If you're going to invest in a new computer and it never leaves your house, definitely lean towards a desktop for your next one. You can get a pretty good desktop for cheap. You can build your own. That way you have everything optimized. So if I need more memory, I can swap it out in that desktop, no problem. SSD, I can swap it out, no problem. That's also something that you can do with your laptop. If it's not an SSD right now, you can upgrade to an SSD. But don't spend a lot of money on a laptop that is sort of, going to be broken down anyway after a period of time. It's better to just move forward. But yes, you do need something different. I would recommend a desktop for your next computer. You can get one for pretty decent prices, cheaper than a laptop for sure. And the Page of Wands says when you do it, make sure to research well. Research it well. If it's never leaving the house, lean on that desktop, but make sure you research well, because there's literally limitless amount of frickin' computers to choose from. So there you go. All right, Karen wants to know, is Taurus coming in me for love? Is Taurus coming towards me? Yeah, we got to rephrase it. Got to be careful about that phrasing there. Got to be careful with the phrasing. Is Taurus coming towards me, not in me, for love and wants this weekend? Let's check that out. What are we going to use for this? What is a good Taurus deck? I'm thinking the Dark Mansion Tarot would be perfect for this. Would be perfect. Yeah, that desktop. It's so negotiable. It is so negotiable. Curly Sue, how are you doing? It has been a minute. How many days would I move in? Okay, Curly Sue, let's check that out. In the meantime, let's go over here for Karen. Is Taurus coming in me, or Taurus coming towards me in love? We need to figure that out. Need to figure that out. Star says that you do have a connection there, but that looks like a pretty harsh connection. Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, it doesn't look very stable. It doesn't look like too stable. You know what I'm saying? Not like something where you're just going to really enjoy it, something where you're really going to lean on it and be in that mode. But yeah, the Knight of Pentacles says it's not too stable. You don't have a lot of stability within this realm, right? Seven of Swords says that it could be over at some time. The Star says that you do have really a commitment, or you do really have this lean towards that person where you really like them, you really think this could go well, but you know, as far as love is concerned, it could be quickie, it could be something short term, but it's just rough. It's rough for stability purposes. It's like that it's just not there when you need it, or it's just not in a state where you need to be. All right, Jade, will my BFF dad be okay after surgery? All right, two more surgeries? Whoa, Jesus. All right, Jade. Doing okay after those surgeries. Oh, that is challenging indeed. We'll check that out with the Tarot Wonderland, the Tarot in Wonderland, which I highly recommend this deck for card combinations. By the way, if you got my, if you're getting my tarot book with the card combos, this is the deck to have right here. This is pure magic in a bottle. It's pure magic in a bottle. They're going to be good after surgery. They're going to have some problems after surgery. Justice says they're looking for some problems. This is pretty complex series of surgeries. It's something that, definitely sort of needed those extra surgeries. By the way, entertainment purposes only. This is not advice, nor is it, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, blah, blah, blah. This is a general reading for recovery, Chariot says they're going to be going back for those surgeries. They also are going to be okay as far as recovering, but there's that, the endless surgery field where it feels like we're going round and round. I'm always going back. It's a pain in the butt. Ace of Swords says they're constantly in communication with the doctors. They're going back, and there's that demoralization that sort of happens at some point, right? Where you just feel like you're going back too much. You feel like you're stuck. You feel a lot of those things. Renee and Larry, what is going on? How are you two doing? The Ace of Swords says that constant communication. Karen, thank you for your donation. That constant communication is just demoralizing. It feels like I'm always there. It feels like I'm never out of this stuff, and I'm stuck in this loop. Justice says that, how long does it really take to fix this? Why does it take so long? Why is it so challenging? Why do I feel like that? But yeah, there's that demoralization of just going back and forth, and not really getting better, not really getting this significantly better in the long run. Six of Swords says it's a long road. It is. It's a long road to recovery, not going to be quick. It's going to be very emotionally taxing. It's going to be physically taxing. You can get through it. You are getting to a better place. The Six of Swords says at the end, you are getting better, into a better place at the end of the process. But wow, it's a lot. It's a lot to carry. It's a big burden. It's a lot to take on. And the tarot definitely recognizes that as a significant challenge going in. All right, how many days would I move in? All right, we're gonna wing this. CS. Why did I put love? Move in. How many days would I move in? Pay again, question not showing up on your end. Karen, I do see your question. Is a Taurus wanting to come towards me in love and talk this weekend? Karen, I just did that reading. Did you have another question, Karen? Did you have a different question, Karen? I just did that one. So thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see about that. Let's go with this one. This has been, I don't have a screen for this one, but okay, we're gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with that. How many days would I move in? We're gonna have to pull some numerical things out of here and see about that. Let's get you a number. Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands, the 8 being reversed, and another 7. I'm gonna say 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Nomad, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna say 9 weeks is gonna be it. 7 of Pentacles reversed, the 7 of Cups. Yeah, moving in is just kind of challenged. Nomad, I got your other donation. It is kind of challenged. It's almost like that there's just this endless stream of crap that gets thrown at you where you are not in a place where you're comfortable. You're not in a place to where you feel stable. There's that instability that just keeps creeping in. It's like once you get one problem fixed and solved, another problem creeps up. And some of the problems absolutely make zero sense at all. It's like, why am I even bothering with this? This is so stupid. So the problems that you're getting seem worthless at a lot of times. The Knight of Wands says you're just trying to move forward. We're trying to get it done. And we just keep getting into these endless delays, endless problems. But I say 9 weeks. 8 of Swords reversed says, again, these problems are causing and forcing this restriction around the entire situation. Until you can get that through, it's going to be delayed. But 9 weeks looks promising, and I think that is going to be, that's going to be your key number there. But yeah, I mean, the tarot sort of recognizes that you're just wandering and muddling through an endless amount of garbage for no reason. And you're wondering, why am I getting this problem? Why am I sort of running into this? Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. All right. Nomad. So Monica made a donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. All right. What is the reading title here? Is that going to be something? I think that Nomad Trees. My question to you, cards my angel wants me. Okay, Mona, we'll get that covered for you. We have spouse specifications. We need to get the Agile board out and go through the specifications for your spouse is what we need. You know? We'll figure it out. Nomad, we'll figure it out. Get you fixed up right with your spousal specifications. All right. Angels, angel cards. I do not have an angel deck. I need one, but after that one lady who did all the angel decks just sort of crapped out on everybody, I'm kind of concerned about getting something dedicated like that. What am I doing? Where's my button? There it is. All right. Boo Boo. Thank you for your donation for Sasha. All right. Where's Sasha? Sasha had a huge question. What's everything? Okay. We'll see what we can get. We'll throw down cards and see where it leads us. Okay. Discretion. Discretion. They're not about discretion, you know, but they're not about discretion. They say what's on their mind. They don't hesitate. So they just verbally vomit whatever they're thinking, which could be good, which could be bad. Depends on what you want, but the discretion is just not there. Just verbally vomit whatever's on their mind. The Three of Swords, that's caused some problems in the past. I know how shocking that could be to everybody. But the Three of Swords, where you verbally vomit everything and you run into problems with people, so shocking, but it's real. So yeah, they've had relationships crater. They've had some interesting aspects from that as well. Four of Swords says they don't really wait as well in the physical realm. They like to get out. They like to go camping. They like to get stuff done. And they're sort of excited and have fun with all of that as well. The Hermit, though, says that they do want their alone time. So they don't want 24 hours to be with you. They don't want to sit there and listen to you for 24 hours. They want some alone time, and that's not going out with friends. That's just this isolation where they just like to read a book. They like to catch up on stuff and just be happy and content and full of energy for themselves to get reset. So that's sort of the qualities of an introvert. Is you reset by being alone rather than with other people. An extrovert resets and relaxes by being with other people. An introvert resets by being by themselves. So there you go. They have that a bit of that hermit feel. So Sasha had a question as well. Let's jump into that after we do the angel stuff. Angel stuff for Mona. Angels. Let's see what they got to say. See what they have. What's the good stuff that they have going on with that? I mean, we could use Thoth and ruin your whole reading, but let's not. Instead, let us use the Anna K Tarot. By the way, Anna K Tarot and card combo book. These go together like beans and rice. This is the combo right here. Speaking of combos, that is going to be the combo. So if you have the Anna K, you want to use that for my system of reads. Debbie makes some good angel decks. I will check that out. Maybe I'll paint one. Myself. Okay. Angels, what do they say? Strength. It is about getting in tune with angels, getting in tune with your guides. A lot of your guides have been ignored. A lot of capability, a lot of possibilities are in tune with your guides. So talking to them, getting that advice, getting into just a session with your guides where you listen to them, you listen to what they say, you find out this information. That connection is going to be important to you, and that is going to be one of the keys sort of going forward. Angels also talking about pride within what you have. So a lot of times we want to get more stuff. We want to get more love. We want to get more friends. And we just sort of neglect what we already have. You don't want to get into that situation. You want to take pride in what you have. You want to enjoy that. You want to relax with your situation now and say, hey, I've done pretty good. I've done well so far. So, I'm relaxed and in tune with that. The Two of Cups is interesting as well. It's all about showing love to other people, even if they don't show love to you. So doing that, something extra, maybe volunteering at the pet shelter, or doing some love, giving love to others, giving of yourself is going to help you as well and get you into this higher state and get you into this good mood as far as that goes. Now, the Queen of Wands says, get started on stuff. If you have a good idea, get on it. Get on it and try it out. That's going to be important because it's going to keep you excited. It's going to keep you motivated. And that's going to be one of the key factors as that goes. Gloria, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Short-term disability. You don't have enough info. Case is complex. Be denied. All right. So Gloria, you want to know if you're going to get it or not? Is that the dealio? Want to know if you're going to receive it or not? So Sasha, let's see. It has been a minute. Did I put Sasha's question in here? Oh yeah, I did. All right, Sasha wanted everything. All right, we're gonna do a general. And see what pops up. If it's love, if it's passion, what is it? Where are we going to go? New Ways, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And username unknown as well. Okay, do a general. See where we go with all of that. Two of Cups. We're in a love situation. Isn't that cute? Isn't that sweet? We got love. All right, we're going with love. It's a reading with love. Disability is impossible to get. It is. I'm kind of concerned. Disability. Anybody has a disability should be fairly easy to get, but I guess not. Two of Cups says it is about love. I think that you, AISR, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Someone picked up the death card earlier. Details. All right. Two of Cups says that you have a new love coming in. You have a new love coming in. This is going to be an adventurous one where you don't really know where it goes next, one where you're kind of confused as to what you should do. It's one where you just sort of have to wing it a lot of times and make it up as it goes along. Definitely not a pattern of love, something you've seen before, something that's going to be unusual, where you're just like, I have no idea what to do at this point. So, you have to sort of chase that as it goes. Queen of Cups it's going to be highly emotional. I think this is a water sign. I think you're going to run into this person and just be, pretty much emotionally connected and pretty excited about them and pretty excited about where you want to go with the relationship as well. It's going to be cool. Magician says the person is kind of unreliable, though. They're a bit unreliable. You need them to be steady, reliable, dependable, and they're none of those things. So you didn't get a call, you're going to be pissed. They said they're going to call me. They haven't even bothered picking up the phone. Sasha, they're unreliable. But there's that emotional hook that you got where you're pretty excited about it. You're ready to get going. And sometimes that unreliability comes to bite you because you're like, do you really care about me? Do you really care about me or not? Because you damn well didn't call me last night and you said you were. All right. Disability or not, we want accuracy, we go for the Thoth. And I want to get some supreme accuracy here. So let's get a good shuffle here. Let's go for as supreme of an accuracy as we can get here. Get that Thoth, mix it up well, and throw it down. See how that's going to go. We're going to get that disability or we're going to get screwed. Well, we got all right side cards. I mean, you got... Okay. They're going to give you as much runaround as they can to get this money. That's apparent. She's a problem maker. She is. She's an adventurer. She's adventurous. Princess of Wands is the worst card in the deck, in my opinion. But she's very adventurous. She likes to get some stuff going. She likes to get some fun things active and how it goes. But combined with the devil says that you have some people trying to delay giving you money as long as they possibly can. As many loopholes as they can find, as many things as they can wiggle through, and it's going to be difficult to get it. It's going to be hard to get it. This combo means that they are going to run you through the ringer in order to get it. Will you get it in the end? You're going to need to jump through hoops. So be prepared for that. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be quick. They're going to make you jump through every possible hoop that they can to get it. At the end, though, it balances out and you are able to get it. You have the money coming in, you are able to get it. But again, it's a long process. It's a hoop jumping exercise, and they are going to try everything they possibly can for you not to get it. So you're up against the machine. You're up against the machine. Stay calm. Don't give them any excuse not to give you the money. Jump through the hoops. Stay cool, calm, and collective. And jump on through. And don't take it personal. It's what they do. It's not you, it's them. They are the problem. Death card. Death cards. All right, let's talk about the death. If you have my book, let's talk about the death card. This is like 1/3 of my book at this point. It's huge. Let's talk about the death card. The death card is software 2.0. In other words, you are, where's my death card section? It's called software death. That means that the death card is an upgrade to your software. Let's say that you're using Excel version 13, but I want Excel 365. I'm going to get a software upgrade. What does that mean? That means that you're going from, you're getting some upgrades because you got new features, and you're fixing some bugs. So it's a good thing, but it's a different thing. It's scary to go from, I know I'm rambling, AISR. You must be new. Welcome to the channel, by the way. You want to see the money trick? Welcome to the channel, by the way. I'm ranting, sorry. I'm just telling you about the death card. So it's different and new, and you got to get used to it. But it's not scary at all. So let's go with a good deck here. Is going to be the Hermetic Tarot. So it's not as bad as you think it might be. You're going through those changes. Let's see what those changes are about now that I've rambled on for 30 minutes. That would be fantastic. Magic Mike. I have no idea who Mike is. I think this person wants to know about the death card. They're new. They're like, I came to a tarot channel and he doesn't do any tarot. What the hell's going on? Okay, so yeah, there we go. The death card, what does it mean? We know we're moving into something different. We know that we're getting upgrades, and I ask a tarot reader for next week. And we know things are getting better. Okay. The Sun, Hermit, and the Lovers. First off, your situation has a lot going for it. So this is very positive initially. And, you know, the Lovers at the end says that this expansion, or this where you're going, is going to make you more in tune, not only with other people, but with yourself. I think you're going through changes where you're getting into situations that are outside of your comfort zone. You've put up with them. You've lived through them. You've gone to the next stage, and it's ready for an expansion period, right? Three of Pentacles points to possibly money or work involved with this. That could mean a promotion. That could mean a job offer. That could mean something's coming up. The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles are totally different stories. The 8 is a steady work. The 3 is a work opportunity. So I think that you have some significant work opportunity coming. You have a lot of majors. It's going to be big. You have a work opportunity brewing It's not just going to magically appear. It is going to be something that you see. So keep an eye out for it and see that. Hermit says you're kind of on your own with it, though. So you're going to have to, you can't really rely a lot on other people, your networking contacts, your friends. You can't rely on them much for this. This is going to be a walk that you have to do yourself. But the sun says it's going to be positive. It's going to be great. And I think that is going to work out. So you applied for jobs. One of them is going to work out. Keep chasing it. Keep going. This is going to be a good job. It's going to be a steady job. This could be a big, big opportunity for you because of all the majors on the table, because of Three of Pentacles, and because the Death card points at a new point in your life or a new stage in your life. The software upgrade, you're going to start using Excel 365 now. You got the subscription because God forbid we actually own software anymore. God forbid we own any software. Now we have to pay forever for it. So there's that. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back in 11 hours. So come back then, and we will see you next time.